we can show you the tweet on Ronald Acuña Jr. because it sounds like it's happening pretty soon. We anticipated a May return, and a return that would be including him in the outfield, right? Because they have Ozuna. He's not going to be a DH Acuña. They don't want him DH anyway. They want him to be full go, and they'd rather wait it out. So here we are, right? David O'Brien, covering the team for The Athletic, said he continues his rehab in Florida. He's going to be examined once more by a surgeon in LA before he's cleared to begin a rehab assignment. No timetable yet. And then updated that an hour later, must have gotten some news that actually he's not returning to LA to see Dr. Neil Elatrash. He said today he doesn't need to go back and get a check. It's go time. He can begin his rehab assignment, and the team said Acuña is going to begin rehab games this month. They were not more specific. AJ, I anticipate it's going to be pretty soon. My guess would be next week. I mean, I'm not playing doctor here, but just going off of listening to interviews with Alex Anthopoulos all offseason, it sounded like a late May return was going to be the timetable, maybe even mid-May. So if we do the math here, next week, we're already really into mid-May. Give them how much? 7 to 10 games down in the minors and then let them go?
No, they're going to give him more than that. They're going to give him at least 2 weeks, I would think, in the minors. Listen, I know for a fact he's been taking live at-bats. He's already been hitting. He might not be playing the outfield, but I know he's been hitting. So I know he's taken a ton of at-bats already, but I think they're going to have to they do the old play 5 innings in the field, and you get a day off, and then you try to play 6 innings, and you get a day off, and you might DH, and then you try to play back-to-back 5 innings. So they've already played this kind of slow, so I think they're going to continue to play this slow, and I would say at least 2 weeks from the time he steps foot on the field. I could be wrong in that, but I think they've already slow played this enough. What's a couple more days?
I agree with you until he gets out there and tells them he's fine and starts complaining that he wants to play an actual big league game. So if they say 2 weeks, which I agree, the buildup it might actually be a little bit more than 2 weeks. If they say 2 weeks, in my opinion, expect him back in under 10 days because he's going to get out there for that first. Once he goes 9 innings on his feet for an entire game, and the next day he's like, I'm totally fine, he doesn't want to play another 9 innings in the minor leagues, let alone 2 or 3 more 9 innings in the minor leagues.
I agree with Kratzy. I think that Acuña is one of those guys. It's kind of like the notorious like Max Scherzer. Like you can't count on him going and doing the plan. He's going to be ahead of the plan. Just by the nature of the plan. If you give him a plan, he's going to try to be faster because it's just the way he is. Acuña's similar to that. So I think to be safe, though, I would lean towards the 14 days at least because you get 30 days as a rehab assignment. And like you said, we don't know how many balls he's taken in the outfield, how much he's been on his feet, if he's played in some like rookie ball games or even run the bases at all. That all depends, right? But I would say as soon as he feels good after playing in one game that could be how much a workload that he would have in the major leagues, he's going to be like, all right, I'm ready. And let's just hope he doesn't tweet it before he talks to them.
True. He's going to be like, if he hits a few homers early, Trevor, and he's feeling good, he might say, hey, you call other people up quicker.
5 minutes after the game straight in. I'm ready to go. And then ball's in their court.
Yeah.
And now they do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just going to say, now they do it based on time. I forget who it was. I was talking to him about rehab. It's not about innings. It's about how many minutes you spend on your feet. So the trainer sits there, and as soon as he runs out in the minor leagues, click, starts it. And he comes back in, starts it. I think we even had somebody on the show talking about how many minutes they're on their feet. It was when we were in spring training to be able to get ready. And it's like however many minutes long that you have to be ready for a big league game. Not innings, because some minor league games can take a minute.
AJ, I'm sure you love that, right? There's somebody whose job is just the clicker guy.
They have 25 coaches in the minor leagues now, so I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, they got to have something to do. They got to give somebody something to do all the time. So I don't know. How about we just, when we feel good, we play, and when we don't play. I mean, it should be pretty simple, but we make things harder than they are.
We do. It's a science project. What do you think about the Braves right now, Trevor?
They're playing better. I mean, they're getting closer. Austin Riley had a big game on Sunday, which was nice to see. That guy is a big part of their offense. Offense is getting going a little bit. They're still kind of stuttering, and I think that the injuries are some things that kill that momentum. But They're hanging around. They've turned. I don't want to say they've turned things completely around, but they have turned more in the right direction as of late, and I anticipate them being there right at the end. I mean, they notoriously kind of start slow. I even the year they won the World Series, they were 500 for a long time. So it's just the way that they are. They're a second half team. This group of guys all gets maybe it's injuries, maybe it's just getting healthy, but I just anticipate it to be an upward, moving graph for most of the year as they get guys back, and hopefully they can avoid injuries just recurring over and over again. So Acuna is a big part of that. So they're gonna be who they are, who we thought they were at some point this year, and it looks like we're moving towards that.
Yeah, and Max Fried looks pretty damn good right now, AJ. So it would have been nice.
But he doesn't play for them. He plays for a different team. He plays for a different team, Scott. So it doesn't matter how he looks. They didn't sign him. They made that choice, and now they move on. They go with the guys they have. Like no team looks back and says, especially the front office and the players, like, man, we really wish we had Max Fried right now. They're like, man, we got what we got, and we're going to try to go to battle with those guys. That argument to me doesn't fly, because I've never been on a team where, like, I mean, we'll say, yeah, look at what so-and-so is doing. He's not here anymore, but we never say, man, I wish we would have signed him. There's like, man, we should have signed him, but we didn't. Let's go to war with what we got. I don't love that. Oh, Max Fried's doing this. Great. Good for him. Happy for Max.
They might be saying, I wish I didn't sign Profar as my big off-season prize, but that's another story if that was the bucket of cash they had to spend. But it is what it is. He'll be back for the second half of the season, not eligible for the playoffs, by the way. A reminder to everyone. It is complicated enough to figure out what type of car you want, but when it comes to pricing and best time to buy and all of that information that you're looking for, CarGurus is the only destination that you should be thinking about, Kratz. Why?
Because I don't have to question what the price is. It's going to be there. If the price changes and comes down to where I want it to be, bang, I get a notification. CarGurus is giving it to me straight, and this is how I want to purchase a car. Not fast. I just want to know what's going on.
With over 4 million listings, CarGurus has more car listings than any other major online automotive marketplace in the U.S. So you can find the best deal, and it's no wonder SimilarWeb estimated traffic data shows CarGurus is the #1 most visited car shopping site. So you can buy or sell your next car today with CarGurus at CarGurus.com. Go to CarGurus.com to make sure your big deal is the best deal. That's CarGurus.com, CarGurus.com.
Hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.